touched on this a little bit, like Romania is affected by this war. And so can you, our listeners are probably very curious to hear, like, how has that affected you? What have you seen and taking on refugees and mixing them with your community and your ministry? Can you share a little bit about, we celebrated like the 1 year.
Well,
celebrated.
I don't know about celebrating.
You're right.
But...
Sorry, wrong word. We remembered the 1 year anniversary just last week or whatever. And can you share a little bit about?
We also had Friday. We had here a prayer in our chapel here with also with pastors from Ukraine that they came, from Romania and others, that we have been a great time of prayer. We have been in so close to the Ukrainian war. God bless us so much, so much, so much. I mean, every need that we ask, it was, fulfilled by God. We have been able to help with humanitarian help more than $300,000 through
wow.
What we send generators, we send medicine, we send equipment, medical equipment to 3 hospitals, military hospitals. So we were there with everything. We host more than 200 Ukrainians in our hotel. Not only we host them, I mean, we feed them, we stay with them, we cry with them, we prayed with them, we suffer with them, in all this process. We also have a house for the mothers with children that we rent, and we will be able to help, because the men, they have not been allowed, under 60 to go out. And so there will be lots of women with children, with babies, that think about, they drive 2-3 days. They stood at the border, maybe 1 day with children waiting to cross, the border to Romania. So it has been a very hard time. But now it's a little bit, things are calm down. I mean, we in Romania, we are in a safe place. We go to Ukraine. I go to Ukraine in the western part, bringing the humanitarian to the shelters, because most of the shelters are in the western part. I'm at 3 hours from the border, and 5 hours to the city, where we go every month to a shelter and bring food there for the people. So we are in a safe place, and we can really help and support the Ukrainians. So we have now project with youth. We have this campus community center for the youth here close to us, and we have a project for trauma. We train 15 psychologists that will offer do support groups for mothers, for children, for youth. And so some of them, they are part now. I mean, they come to church, the Orthodox Ukrainians, like I said, they find a place here, and even we help them to start businesses and to have jobs. We have employed 6 Ukrainians to our organization. And God really show us how much He loved these people and these nations. God really fight for them. I can tell you, it's amazing. It's miracle after miracle after miracle that we and people confess this. And Ukrainians are strong people, are very strong people and faithful people. And if you pray with them, it's like you are changed.
Wow.
You are changed, and you can see how God fight for them. It's God really, it's on their side. I can say that.
And even though, like, you say that it's, calm down, maybe that means that there's more systems in place to kind of help the aid to pass through, but there's still tons of aid that are needed, right? There's still lots. I mean, money is needed, and lots of things are still.
Every month I receive a request. Every month from the hospitals, so we as an organization, we have been involved a lot. But what it's amazing that every need that came to us, God was faithful. Every need. It was no need to say that we cannot. I mean,